Let's see what Jesse Waters talking about.
Fox News alert, it's on.
Back to the straight. Bomb them, yo.
U.S. Central Command launching crippling strikes against Iran. Command centers, missile and drone launch sites, and air defense systems wiped out along the coastline. This new offensive aimed at pushing back what's left of the enemy's firepower far away from reaching the strait. The commander-in-chief now calling his shots, like the Babe.
How about these people? They're in this because of nuclear weapons, and they're trying to possibly reconstitute a site. We'll hit that site. Any site where they're even thinking about nuclear, we'll be hitting it very, very powerfully.
Pickaxe Mountains in the crosshairs. The Israelis are leaking to the media that the Iranians moved centrifuges under the mountain after Operation Midnight Hammer obliterated their 3 main sites. AKA, it's their little plan B. Like 3-card Monty, if they ever get their hands on more uranium.
That picture that we just seen, that's the underground tunnels. That's the type of technology that America working with. That wasn't surface level. That was underground. They're basically like, you can't hide. We're going to find you. I'm happy about it though. I'm ready. I'm ready for them to really rip the Band-Aid off. Rip the Band-Aid off, go in there, do what you gotta do, make a lot of noise. Man, that's what I want. Don't play around with these people, because they ain't gonna play around with us. They ain't been playing around. They don't play around. You know what I'm saying? They'll strap a bomb to their chest and run into a building. They ain't playing, so why we gotta play? Just lock them down too. Everybody getting through the strait too at the same time. Like, we can do 2 things at the same time. We can walk in true gum.
Do you believe that Iran has moved nuclear centrifuges into Pickaxe Mountain?
It doesn't mean anything unless they have the material. They don't have. We follow the material. That's where the action is, and we'll be hitting that area probably pretty soon. And there's not a thing they can do about it.
The nuclear dust has been buried. Their nuclear program's over. So what are they doing in an underground lair? And why is it 6,000 feet deep?
Do we have the ability to destroy whatever is underneath Pickaxe Mountain?
Senator, a lot of our capabilities are classified, but if anybody in the world can reach anything on God's green earth, it's the United States military, the most powerful military in the world. It's all about options and trade-offs.
The option on the president's desk right now is
for some reason, I don't believe him. I don't know. I don't believe him. That was a yes or no question. And he made it sound good, but he didn't answer the question. You understand what I'm saying? I don't believe him. 6,000 miles under the ground. That's crazy. That's crazy to where I don't even believe it's really that deep. 6,000 miles? Really? I think that's a farce on both sides. I don't know. I don't believe it. I don't even believe I don't even believe any country can go that deep. Period. Pause.
All-out war. That would include Pickaxe. Sources say Israel would come in to help deliver the final blow. The Israelis are already on high alert and preparing to go full scale. F-16s and F-35s are moving into theater, and refueling planes are being pre-positioned. The Iranians say they still want to negotiate, but talks are off. The United States says they're not coming back into the table until the Iranians show they're serious.
Iran's been given every opportunity to negotiate, to show that they're reasonable on the Strait of Hormuz. But if they're going to shoot at commercial shipping, then we're going to hit them, as the president said, 10 times harder, which every night we're degrading them further and further. And the president has all the options necessary. If they want to talk, they can talk. Otherwise, they can deal with the War Department.
The other option on the table, a 10-day ceasefire, a cooling off period. which the Iranians desperately need.
Mr. President, there are no signs that Iran is ready to stop fighting. So what is the plan? Is the plan to just keep bombing until they give up?
There are no signs. Why, do you know something that I don't know?
Well, they continue to attack our allies and
You
kill
don't know
Americans.
what the dialogue is behind the scenes, that they want to meet desperately to try and end it because they're getting decimated. You don't get that when you listen to your fake station.
While we're dropping bombs.
I don't know. It's been going on a couple of months. It's the same song. It's like you keep saying they getting decimated, but they ain't give up yet. I said in one of my videos probably like a month ago. I was like, whatever y'all talking about, they don't care because they not stopping. I think if they had a slingshot, they would still go to war. They would literally slingshot rocks at a boat or a plane. Like they not gonna stop. But just because they're not gonna stop and they don't have the will to stop doesn't mean you just let them do whatever they want to do. So it's like a rock and a hard place.
The commander-in-chief's playing diplomat. The president's peeling Lebanon away from the gay Ayatollah. The Lebanese president visited the White House today. It was the first time in 15 years. It was quite chummy.
Mr. President, it's an honor having you. Thank you very much.
No, thank you.
Thank you
I've
very
been looking
much.
forward to this visit for a long time.
Thank you very much.
Meeting such a great president like yourself.
That's a very nice thing.
Why Trump stare him down like that and shaking his head? I ain't playing. Go back and tell him that I ain't playing. Look at Trump. Trump wild. You ain't had to shake his hand and look at it at man like that. You could just shake his hand and just continue with the conversation or started the conversation. But you ain't have to hold that man's hand, stare him down on camera.
See, he knows how to get to me. He can have anything.
Trump shattered the entire network of Iranian alliances. The War Department is looking to train, equip, and vet elite army units in Lebanon to go in and purge and disarm Hezbollah for good. This keeps Israel from having to do the dirty work, which Lebanon likes quite a bit. And it could even bring Lebanon into the Abraham Accords. Iran's other proxies, the Houthis.
That's what's up, because Israel likes bombing Lebanon, and we definitely had problems with Lebanon, and Lebanon definitely has been one of our enemies. So working with Lebanon to working together with Lebanon to go against Iran, I didn't see that coming, because Lebanon ain't never been an ally to us.
Could set up their own blockade in the Red Sea. Now, that's another key choke point like Hormuz. Shipping goes north and south through the Mediterranean, connecting Europe to the Middle East and Asia. Iran's trying to terrorize the main artery of world trade. Now, if the Houthis get frisky, there could be trouble.
What is your level of concern of a blockade of the Red Sea by the Houthi rebels, opening up another front in the war?
This is what happens. So far, it hasn't happened. It might happen. But we take care of things. If something like that happens, we take care of it.
The U.S. Navy will keep the oil flowing and protected from piracy. Over 500 million barrels of oil sailed right under the nose of Iran during Project Freedom. And we have bases on the Horn of Africa ready to do their duty. Hegseth testified today that we are in total control of traffic. Our guided missile destroyers, like the USS Mason, continue to sail the seas, and morale on board sky high.
I don't know. I don't see no sky high morale. I see people doing their job, and they look like they out on sea. They look like they don't want to be there. That's what it looks like. But if you say so.
Iran's terrorizing the Strait because it's their only leverage. But they're going to lose that leverage, not just because of U.S. air power, but because Gulf countries are skipping the Strait. Iraq just visited the White House, and they signed off on Chevron finishing a pipeline from Baghdad to Syria into the Mediterranean. Iran won't be able to clip any tankers because the tankers will be off the coast of Greece.
do business with everybody else and isolate Iran. Make everybody else, and because Iran always went to war with their neighbors, so it's not like you can't team up with them because Iran ain't gonna team up with them. Ain't never will. So it's like, yo, we might as well team up, isolate them, suppress them, and make sure we get them to a point to where they're not a threat. But if you want to see the rest of the video, you know where to go. Go to the description, like, share, comment, subscribe. Everybody, get the conversation started. And like I said, man, everybody, man, pay attention to your mental health, your people's mental health. Be respectful, be kind, be considerate, be patient. Enjoy life. TommyG out.